Hi everybody, so glad you could join us for another cocktail video. And today I'm at the beautiful Fern Bar. Fern Bar is, I think, the hippest new bar in Sonoma County and will last many years to come because it's just, you just want to hang out here. I just want to hang out here. And this is the creator, one of the creators and the man making it all happen. This is Sam. Sam, what do you tell me what we're doing here today?
Well, we are just about to hit Negroni week, so we wanted to promote both sips on gin, kind of those more classic Italian cocktails that we like to focus on and get in people's hands early in the afternoon. We just started doing something called a social hour instead of calling it happy hour. It's just as happy, but we wanted to have a little bit more guest interaction and provide people an opportunity to have some of these kind of old school, lighter in alcohol, more refreshing drinks. I think it's good just to enjoy them socially without ending the night too early by having too many martinis in the afternoon. So things like a Negroni, an Americano, which is a Negroni with club soda instead of gin, a bicicletta, Campari white wine and soda. We're doing a reverse martini with Giardesca to kind of bump up the flavor and down on the alcohol. So I wanted to kind of take this opportunity to do something fun and kind of show off what we were doing for our social hour.
Very cool. So this is going to be one of the more boozy ones, though, that we're going to make here today, because it will have some sips on gin in there, and but it's super delicious, flavorful, balanced, and Sam kind of went all out by combining a lot of his favorite ingredients to make the
If
best
I can
Negroni
take something
possible.
simple and make it a little bit more complicated, I will.
Yeah, you did.
Sometimes on purpose, sometimes by accident. But with the Negroni, I started putting in a bottle and seeing it get better over time. And by bottle conditioning or barrel aging stuff, you can kind of get a little more fussy with the recipe and make it a little bit more flavorful and do all that work ahead of time.
Super fun. Okay, well, can you show us what you did, what your
Yeah, absolutely.
what your magic was?
So, of course, starting with the sips on gin, I say the most important ingredient in a Negroni. I go, instead of a classic equal parts gin, sweet vermouth, and Campari, we kind of double down on the gin and break apart the sweet vermouth into two kind of similar categories, the sweet vermouth and an Amaro. Similar ingredients, similar flavor profiles, but the Amaro adds a little more depth, kind of softens it up a little bit.
Not quite as sweet, too?
Yeah, the Braulio is not quite as sweet. I think the bitterness and sweetness balance each other out, and Braulio tends to be, I guess, my go-to now. It's one of my new favorites.
Yeah, you just introduced me to it. I'm excited.
Yeah, and instead of just Campari, I like to use a little bit of Gran Classico, which is produced by Tempest Foods down in Petaluma. Of course, a little bit of Campari, and then Aperol as well. Break apart that bitter flavor profile, kind of add a little bit more depth to the drink without really changing it too much, so people get something familiar but a little different.
Yeah. Pretty fun. And then you're just gonna stir it. Here we go. You need another glass?
I do.
That's okay, I'll stir. Hijacking the bar. Here we go.
You want to finish it off also?
Oh no, you do it.
Too much
You're
pressure?
the pro. You're the pro. I can't do that in front of you. Wow, it's gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. Okay, and then what do we traditionally always do?
Yeah, a little orange wedge or an orange twist.
Okay.
I think it's already soft enough. You don't need to add much to it.
Okay. Well, shall we? Cheers. Thanks, everybody.